How I came around to actually using the baler for the leaves was I was rebaling some of the broken hay bales in November, and I did not pick up my leaves yet, so I decided since the baler is attached to the tractor, why not just try baling the leaves so I wouldn't have to collect them by hand and carry it to the garden. Now I collect leaves only for this one maple tree that is surrounded by gravel, so I don't want the leaves to be rotting on the gravel, so that's the reason why I pick up the leaves on this tree. Usually I just load it into the trailer, and it takes me about 4 or 5 trailers to get it out in my garden. So doing it using a trailer does take some time, but I see it as a fun activity that I do with the kids, and they enjoy it, and some exercise for me. But this year the baler is out, so I decided to try picking it up with the baler. I made rows with a leaf blower and used the baler to pick the leaves up. So that's how I got this footage. Now, did the baler do a good job? Yes, it did do a good job. So if you take a closer look at this shot, you can see in the back where the baler was picking up the leaves. In the middle, you can see it pick up most of the leaves. The leaves that are left behind are the ones that are on the side. And usually the reason why that happens is if your rows are too wide. So what I ended up doing is using the leaf blower again to make another small row and just ran through it one more time, and the leaves were picked up to a point that I didn't have to manually pick up any of the leaves. I was satisfied how clean it was. Now, since I was just baling leaves from just one tree, I got only 2 bales of leaves, and both of them were in the baler. So I had to run some hay through it to push those bales out. Was it faster to pick up with a baler? Yes, it was, because my baler was attached already. It took me about 40 seconds to do one pass, and then I had to do another pass. So under 2 minutes I was able to pick up all the leaves from one tree. Now, raking into row or using a leaf blower to make rows, it would take the same time if you were manually picking up. And now where the actual time difference you have to consider is the amount of time that it will take you to connect the baler, and then also if you want to get those bales out, you also have to run hay through to get them out. Now, for me, I didn't actually time both of the process, but I think from connecting the baler and doing all of that, or manually taking all of these leaves out, it probably take the same time. Would I actually do it again if the baler is not connected? No, probably not. I don't think it's worth it for just one tree. Now again, if I have to rebale some hay bales at the time when I need to pick up the leaves, then yeah, of course, I would run it again. If I had more than one tree, I would actually consider connecting the baler and doing the whole process with a baler instead of taking out by hand. So that's my experience of it. And I did read in the comments that some of you, that's what you actually do with your leaves, use the baler to pick them up. So hopefully that gives enough information about this whole process, and I'll be posting some more videos about my farm. I have some projects that I want to do, have a couple of tractors that need repair. So if you have any interest, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.